Tyrone Miller, someone who came in with size, maybe a true power forward, but indeed Tyrone Miller is that. At 6'7.5" and 225 pounds, he obviously has great potential for future playing time at Oregon State. And it's been an exciting year for Tyrone in his first year at Oregon State, not only adapting to the Oregon State campus and his future aspirations for a career in business, but also learning about Oregon State pressure basketball. We'd like you to meet freshman forward Tyrone Miller. Tyrone, what are your thoughts about the basketball season so far?
Well, at the start of the year, we started off really slow, and as Pac-10 progressed, we came in, started playing our game, playing tough defense, and we're rolling right now.
When you came from Southern California to Oregon State, was there a lot of pressure by people in the San Diego or Los Angeles area to have you stay closer to home?
No, none at all. The decision was left up to me, my parents, and my coach. They just was behind me 100% on whatever decision I made.
What were the reasons why you chose Oregon State?
Well, I wanted to get away from a large city area and come to a small town where the people and community just loves you and care about you. And school, in a large city, there's so many other things to do outside of school. And here in Corvallis, just everything revolves around the school. And Coach Miller, he's a teacher. I definitely learned a lot of things that I didn't think I would learn since I've been here. Thought I knew most of it.
When you were in high school, you were rated as an outstanding defensive player. Your high school coach said that you were the best defensive player that he'd ever had a chance to work with. Where did you develop your defensive skills on the basketball floor?
Well, my 10th grade year, I went to a school called Hoover, and the coach emphasized defense a lot. And from then on, I transferred to Sweetwater. I just took it upon myself to play hard defense.
How about the transition defensively from Sweetwater to Oregon State and Ralph Miller's system? Has it been an easy one?
Well, at Sweetwater, high school, of course, defensive person, half speed or whatever. Here, you have to pressure them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do that, you be a pretty good defensive player.
And has this been an easy or a difficult system to learn as far as the philosophies that Ralph Miller has about the game?
No, basically it's just fundamental basketball. Basic things that you should learn in junior high. Right now, you learn to use them and develop them to Coach Miller's system.
In all the years that I've been here, it seems that most of the young players coming in find that this is a pretty good family as far as the basketball team is concerned. Any of the upperclassmen that kind of took you under their wing and developed a good friendship with right away?
Yeah, William Brew and Charlie and AC, they're really close to me, and Danny. Beginning of the year, when you do something wrong, they always step in and try to help you out before the coaches will get to you, and they're always behind you. So I think that's been a plus.
A little over a month ago, you had some surgery. Are you glad to have that behind you now and concentrate on studies and basketball again?
Yeah, it was a scary thing at the moment, but it's over. I'm glad it's over.
How about your academic interests here, Tyrone?
Well, I want to go into business management. Someday I want to own my own restaurant, Tbone Steakhouse in San Diego. So I'll go for business.
Have a chance to capitalize on your nickname.
Yeah.
Oregon State plays UCLA and USC this coming week, and of course you've been on the West Coast so long and are familiar with what the rivalry means. You've already had a chance to play the LA schools once before. What are your thoughts now about the excitement building up towards the weekend games?
Well, I think we have to work real hard all this week and just play tough D and practice so we can be ready for the LA teams.
As you take a look at this Oregon State team, and now all of a sudden they've started to win 4 ball games, has the attitude on the team changed at all in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, towards the beginning of the season it was tense and it wasn't relaxed. Now we go before the game, we have a lot of fun, we get fired up, and we really lose. And I think that's helping us a lot too.
Danny Evans have a lot to do with that?
Yeah, Danny, he's really a happy-go-lucky person, I think,
Well, we'll see if we can keep Coach Miller happy-go-lucky and win a couple against the LA schools. Tyrone, welcome to Oregon State, and good luck in your career and studies here.
Thank you.
Awful lot of potential for the future in Tyrone.
Tyrone's made great progress on defense. He's a little slow on the offense because he gets too excited. And he doesn't control the ball too well. It's always slipping and sliding out of his hands. And I do think this is something that he can handle because he doesn't have, as sometimes we say, bad hands. They really aren't. He can catch the ball. But he's a little careless with it. He's not used to having people chopping at his arms and knocking the ball loose. So this is what he's going to have to learn in the coming year.
On Monday morning in Gill County.
Oh yeah, I did.